whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games to play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2.
Welcome to the Suplex Sports Podcast. Your boy Mish.
I am Zay.
Back it out in full effect. This is the Suplex Trends edition. I got Zay with me this evening. Now, your boy's been away. You know what I'm saying? Away on vacay in wonderful Tulum, Mexico. Nice, good time. Wish I was back, all inclusive, enjoying that all inclusive life. Just walk up to the bar, passion fruit mojito, please.
That's what you had?
Si, senor.
Oh,
that's all. That's all it was.
That's all it was.
Passion fruit mojitos, maybe a passion fruit margarita. You know what I'm saying? Keep the tahini, keep the salt, makes your feet fat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't want no even sugar with the margarita, but the mojito, all day, every day. I put a lot of my friends on to that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike and Tabby. Congratulations. I salute. Beautiful wedding. As yours truly was one of the groomsmen. Hopefully we can put up a picture of me and all my sexiness.
You want me to put up a picture?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, Mike and Tabby. As you all start your wonderful journey together. It was a pleasure and an honor to be a groomsman for one of my besties from high school. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody else is next, but it ain't me. It ain't me.
Congratulations to them.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Look at a very awesome letter. See, y'all did the tribal chief entrance.
That's right.
You solo?
I'm more like Jacob.
Hey.
You know? Yes, my tribal chief. Chris, he's more the Tamatanga.
Yeah.
Bolo's.
Yeah, go ahead, say it. Say it.
He's the Tonga Lord, but that's okay. That's all right.
Botchamania himself.
That's right. He knows his role, though. You know what I mean? But you seen the wedding entrance? What you think?
It was nice. Y'all did your thing.
Are we able to put a little snippet of that up?
Yeah, if Mike's okay with that.
I'll check with the body room. I don't think they'll be opposed to it at all, especially his entrance of. We'll talk about that.
All right.
Up on that. That one was a little bit unsurprising to me. All right, guys. So we've been away. I've been away.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of this being weekend trends, I know that Zay, he's got some things as well in terms of WWE.
Some stuff to get off my chest. Some stuff to get off my chest.
Fell behind a little bit on some things, so we're just going to try to get caught back up. Caught back up, and then we'll just go ahead and proceed with our regularly scheduled programming. We got some things coming, some things brewing. You know what I'm saying? But we all just need you all to continue to share, like, and subscribe. Stay with us. We're going to stay with you. We're going to keep doing our thing. We got the shiesty on, and we're gonna go get it rocking. All right, so we're gonna get into it. All right.
Yep.
Week 15 of the NFL. I mean, very good week. A lot of surprises. This is the start of the fantasy football playoffs as well. As your boy, yours truly, I got a bye week. You know what I'm saying? This week, yeah, man. I just know that I got a pretty much uphill battle, depending on whoever comes out of this next matchup that I'm in. But other than that, an exciting Week 15 in the NFL. Of course, unfortunately, there are some injuries and things like that. The nature of the game. Yeah, a lot of injuries, unfortunately. But we'll get into it when we get in the news. But we're going to go ahead and fire off scores and result. Thursday night's game was it's not what I expected. I don't think it's what anybody expected. We expected some touchdowns to be scored. There were none scored. I mean, there was a lot of yardage, gained on the ground, but all that turned into, it was a field goal fest.
No one scored the touchdown.
Nobody scored an official touchdown.
So just gaining yards and not like, oh, we're close. Let's kick it real quick.
That's it.
That type of game.
Yeah.
I could imagine being there live.
Yeah. So it was pretty much a 5 field goal game as the Rams beat the 49ers 12-6 Thursday night. I mean, the biggest takeaway for me is that, going into the game, Isaac Garendo, there was a lot of question in terms of his status, whether or not he was going to be healthy going into the game, as he had tweaked his ankle the week before. He looked pretty good. He looked really, really good. And I know some guys want to jump on the Patrick Taylor train for fantasy purposes. And for those who went ahead and took Patrick and started him thinking that Isaac was done, congratulations, you played yourself. And you know what? And that's just what it is. It happens. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily made that mistake as well. But luckily, your boy got Isaac, and we gonna rumble, stumble, bumble, and do our thing. But yeah, it was a field goal game. I didn't expect that at all, even from Kyron Williams, even Blake Corum. For that matter of fact, I mean, it was just a tight game, tight defensive game. Didn't expect it, but it is what it is in that regard. All right, moving on. In terms of NFL MVP right now, I mean, it's a toss-up right now because we've been quarterbacks out here have been dealing. Lamar Jackson, he was dealing. Goff, he was dealing. Allen, he's dealing. I mean, so Jackson 5 touchdown passes against the New York Giants in New York in the Meadowlands as the Ravens beat the Giants 35-14. Ravens coming off of a bye week, they look pretty good. They got some, despite things going on in-house with one particular person, in which we'll talk about a little bit later on, the Ravens look good.
Okay.
They look good. They didn't even need Henry to go off the way he could. I think that this Baltimore team can probably win in so many different ways. It's just about any given Sunday and what their game plan entails. Baltimore has a very good chance of going all the way. All right, Houston Texans versus the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, you see the memes that Tyreek Hill had about 5 kids this year, 4 kids this year. I mean, he had about 2 touchdowns. I mean, it's legit, man. The cheetah has not been the cheetah this year. We're gonna say, despite Tua and things that happened to Tua has been doing awesome. He's been pretty solid for what it's worth. Things haven't really transcribed for Tyreek Hill that much this season, but it is what it is in that regard. In terms of the Texans, I mean, Nico Collins is your alpha number 1 with Tank Dell and Mixon. I think that despite the injuries that the Texans have, I thought, for what it's worth, the defense did what they had to do to keep it solidified against the Dolphins. Dolphins are pretty much done this year.
I guess Ice was right about the Dolphins.
He was right.
Yeah, he was right.
He was right. We'll get the Ice. I'm gonna choke Ice too. I'm gonna choke him. That's another thing too. All right. Washington Commanders, Jaden Daniels and company beat the New Orleans Saints 20-19. Real tight game. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns that game. McLaren, I mean, pretty much de facto rookie of the year, I would say. I think I would pretty much say so. I mean, that's pretty much lock, stock, and barrel, not to take anything away from Bo Nix in Denver. But I think Jaden Daniels has pretty much got that locked up as the Commanders could be heading towards the playoffs. The Chiefs beat the Browns 21-7. The Browns have a pretty, the Browns have a pretty good defense. I just feel as though the Browns defense can really keep you in games, man, but their offense is just sputter duck. It could, and of course, the offense is going to only go as Jameis goes. Chubb is now injured. Tillman, Judy. I mean, I didn't expect Cleveland to win this game, but for what it's worth, Cleveland, if they can just get some stability, man, with that team, I think the skies can be the limit for them, honestly. But I just every time I start giving this team hope, it just goes to shit. So I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go. So they're already done. The Cowboys beat the Panthers 30-14.
Shocker.
Yeah. Please. The Jets beat the Jaguars 32-25. Okay. The Bengals beat the Titans 37-27.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, they're both done. The Bucks beat the Chargers 40-17.
Okay.
Listen, also, Baker Mayfield is legit. Listen, the Buccaneers could be very scary good. They could be very, very scary good if they could put it together all consistently, despite Mike Evans, Jalen McMillan, Cade Otton. They got some weapons, Bucky Irvin, Rashad White. They got some weapons down there. If they can keep it rolling, put it all together, Tampa Bay could make some noise. The Eagles beat the Steelers 27-13. I pretty much, the Battle of Pennsylvania is what I call it, between Pittsburgh and Philly. I mean, those are like the toughest games to watch, honestly, man, because it can either go either way. And kudos to Tomlin and Pittsburgh for trying to hang in there against the mighty Eagles, but A.J. Brown, he showed up and showed out, and they both showed, him and Hurt showed that there's no distinction in the ranks, essentially. All right, the Broncos beat the Colts 31-13. Bo Nix, I mean, like I said, he's right there for Rookie of the Year. I do think that it will end up in Jaden Daniels' hands, but he's keeping the Broncos in the playoff hunt, and we'll see how that goes. Matchup of the night was of the afternoon was the Buffalo Bills Detroit Lions game. Damn good game.
Yeah, I seen that on Instagram.
Damn good game, man. I mean, instant classic.
Seen Ha Davis and was going at it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was straight slobber knocker.
I mean, I think that was a game everybody was looking forward to.
Dog, it was serious. It was really, really serious. Like, that was like 90 points scored that game. Yeah, that's 90 total points in a football game. That was pretty serious. Can't take nothing away from Detroit as they did go down, but I mean, Josh Allen's got those boys humming. He's got them boys humming up there in Buffalo, and for Stephon Diggs, for them to lose essentially their whole entire receiving core, and for them to be where they're at right now and not essentially miss a beat, it's gonna be a good playoff. That's all I can say. Sunday night game, the Packers, they just straight trashed the Seahawks 30-13. That's pretty much a done deal there. And of course, surprise, the Arizona Cardinals spanked up the New England Patriots 30-17.
What can you do?
Currently, right now, there are two Monday night games being played. The Falcons and Raiders. Currently, the Falcons and Raiders are in the second quarter, with the Falcons up 7-0, and the Minnesota Vikings are at the 2-minute warning as they are playing the Chicago Bears. Vikings are up 10-0 in that regard. A lot of unpacking in the NFL in week 15. Of course, people like me, I'm all the way in with my fantasy. So looking forward to week 16 as I'm coming off the bye week. And 2 more wins, and I hope to bring a fantasy football championship to this channel. And I just, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself, but we're not gonna talk about it. I just need positive thoughts. I need those shares. I need those likes. I need those subscribes. You know what I'm saying? Support your boy as I embark on my journey to raise banner number 1. All right, NBA Cup Final is happening tomorrow night. It'll be the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, it should be good.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, I really don't care.
I mean that.
This whole cup shit stuff.
Just speak on it, because I mean,
ain't nobody
really excited about it.
I mean, it's just I don't know what type of void it's essentially filling. In general, I guess it's good to have some type of something competitive during the year, but at the end of the day, cats are focused on the bigger picture at hand.
Like Pop says, call me when the playoff starts.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah. And that's a pretty much the best way to sum it up.
Yeah.
So when the playoffs get started, and that's when we get down to nitty gritty.
Right.
All right. So as we are dwindling down, we all know that the February trade deadline does come up before the NBA All-Star Game, which is the right thing to do, and which has probably been implemented for the last 2 or 3 seasons now. Deals have been made. We'll get into that, but currently we're just going to go into the quick top 10 of each respective conference, starting with the Eastern Conference. The Cleveland Cavaliers are leading at 22-4 at number 1. Number 2, the Boston Celtics 21-5. Number 3, New York Knicks at 16-10. Number 4, Orlando Magic 17-11. Miami Heat 13-10. The Bucks are 14-11. The Hawks are 14-13. Number 8, Pacers 12-15. Number 9, Bulls 11-15. The Nets are at number 10 and 10-15. Well, for what it's worth, I mean, things have already pretty much shaken itself out in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to call a spade a spade. I mean, at this rate, it's just a bitch bowl. Now, that's not just to say that I'm just saying, but that's not just to say that, cats are not going to...
You're right.
They're going to flip the switch, come at the second half of the season. That, deals and things are going to be done, but, ultimately, it's just... We all know Eastern Conference is the weakest conference out of both conferences. But it's like, it's just like some teams you kind of give hope to every single season, and it's just not like... It's not to say that there's no team that's going to probably go on a little run.
Yeah.
But, I'm just... At this rate, it is what it is. Even Miami shit the bed. We'll get into that. Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder is 20-5 at number 1. Number 2, the Grizzlies at 18-9. Number 3, the Houston Rockets at 17-9. The Mavericks at number 4, 17-9. The Nuggets at number 5, 13-10. The Suns, number 6 at 14-11. The Timberwolves are 14-11. The Warriors are 14-11. The Clippers are number 9 at 14-12. And the Lakers at number 10 at 14-12. That's tight.
Yeah.
I mean, 6-game difference, 6.5 game difference between... That's tight in the Western Conference. That's what you get in the Western Conference consistently. I don't think you'll ever get that in the Eastern Conference when it comes to talent. Toughest conference is the Western Conference, honestly. You take any of these bottom 5 teams in the Western Conference, they probably may become instant contenders in the Eastern Conference.
That's been proven with what they are now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, in that regard, we'll see how it all shakes out. It's still early in the season in terms of that. But yeah, I mean, for those who really care about the NBA Cup.
If you just want to watch basketball.
Yeah, I mean, watch basketball. I mean...
But
and it's like everything stops one night for just this game, essentially. Okay. All right. Okay. This is what it is. Give me. I'd rather watch, the Larry O'Brien play for something meaningful. All right, we're gonna get into some news. All right. A lot of things to unpack really quickly here. All right. So Deontay Johnson was traded from the Carolina Panthers to the Baltimore Ravens earlier in the year. One would think somebody leaving the war zone a la Beirut and then going to, the safe zone where you could thrive, get in the playoff contention,
yeah,
potentially, carve a little role and solidify yourself. You can't be grateful. You can't be humble. You're gonna start showing your ass. All right. You play with one of the best quarterbacks in the game right now. You just want to go ahead and show your ass. So that's what Deontay Johnson essentially decided to do, was show with his ass. So Deontay was excused. Let's get it right, Leash. Let's get it right. He was suspended because he didn't enter the game during the Week 13 game against the Eagles. He should have entered the game. Right. It was a big game. Despite how you was feeling, bro, you're not that dude yet. You're still getting acclimated with your team, X, Y, and Z, bro. Just go out there and just do what they say. Do your job.
Do your job.
That's all you do. So he didn't want to go. Basically, got suspended from the team. Now, right now they have excused him from team activities. Let him figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah, go figure it out.
Because it seems as though, and despite the fact that they're still winning. The Ravens are still winning. The Ravens are showing that they got personnel. Don't get me wrong. He's an insurance to put them, in a whole nother light.
Yeah.
But, bro, and he's a hell of a talent. But my whole entire thing is, man, bro, what is the point of you sitting here, you leaving a bad team to a good team? You know what I'm saying? You all of a sudden, you want to just be put in the limelight or something? But bro, it just made absolutely no sense. So you know what, bro, you can go, and and I'm just saying, going forward, that's a red flag for me. I'm just saying that's a big red flag for me. For any team that might look at Deontay Johnson and say, I want this guy on my team, bro, you've been in the league for what, 4 or 5 years? You're supposed to be a leader, bro. That's not showing leadership.
No, it's not.
So you're a hump. That's right.
The Humpty.
That's right. All right. San Francisco 49ers linebacker Devondre Campbell. He's been suspended for 3 games, ending his season after he refused to enter a Thursday night football game against the Rams this past Thursday. Bro, what's up with? Because you didn't feel like playing, bro. So, since when do you first and foremost, bro? There's no way I'm getting in the car. I'm going all the way to work to go do my job. Matter of fact, you got one of the best jobs in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If not the best job in the world. You know what I mean? To put your hand in some dirt and block a dude, toss the dude around, tackle him, man. Bro, you don't feel like playing. Okay. That's another red flag. So you quitting. You quitting on the team.
Pretty much that's what you're doing, is putting on the team. Yeah.
And that's just trash. It's just trash. Bro, you can go. You know what I'm saying? So he's suspended. I don't expect him to be on the
do you blame him for suspending him for after?
Hell no, bro. Yeah. Listen, bro, I don't need you. I don't want you on my team, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to do that, bro? You're doing too damn much. It makes absolutely no sense. You're doing way too much. So
hey, man, figure it out.
Yeah, you can figure it out, all right. Now, brother, we just gonna go ahead and dive into this round real quick.
What's first?
Oh, but listen, first of all, this is a sports show. We talk about sports topics. Sports and hip hop go hand in hand, neck and neck.
It sure does.
You see that Pat Poose and Remy Ma situation got going on?
The symbol, they were the symbol of black love.
That's what they were.
That's what they were. The symbol of black love was the symbol.
The symbol. Yeah, it was the beacon of hope, huh?
And every single rap lyric, Pat Poose and Remy, Pat Poose. Yeah, they can't say that shit no more.
Holding you down.
Held it
down 6 years deep.
6 years deep.
You know what I mean? And first and foremost,
had a whole man waiting for you and everything like that.
Right. Yeah. And we already sat here and don't get me wrong, I already witnessed the verbal beatdown Geechee Gotti done did. When I'm talking about listen, probably one of the best battle rappers of all time.
Yeah.
Don't let that dude find out nothing personal about you, dog. Putting the lyric, man, bro, that cat's the truth, man.
It hurt your feelings.
Geechee Gotti, bro. We used to sit there and watch some of those rap battles, man. That's probably one of my favorite battle rappers. Definitely of all time. is Geechee Gotti. That cat, and an assassin. So, we're getting back to it. So, Remy was messing around with the dude. Papoose, basically laid the dude out. The whole nine, and she still messed with the dude.
It's allegedly that he laid the dude out. I waited some type of footage. I know someone got something. But it's been alleged that he laid dude out.
It's all on the streets.
It's all on the streets, pretty much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He even
looking at the lights.
And I seen the post and everything.
He was looking at the lights. All of the lights. You look all of the lights.
So who's doing what? Because I seen that Papoose was allegedly messing with the boxer
Clarissa Shields.
Yeah. Remy?
Oh, you don't want that? Oh, no.
I know you know for smacking chicks.
Known for smacking,
but that's a different league.
Please, she got a calluses on her trigger finger. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but this is a whole nother arena. It's
a whole different ballgame.
Yes.
You cannot know.
Yes, and
well, at least we know Papoose has a type. He likes chicks that can fight.
Well,
I'm just joking, but
well established, well acclaimed.
Both sides seem messy. You know what I'm saying? You got one, who might be messing with this battle rapper. You got one who might be messing with a boxer. I mean, it's been alleged that Remy actually found text messages and pictures in Papoose's phone while Papoose was asleep. And I don't know about you, but hey, bro, I ain't never been that sleepy.
Okay, well, I tell you what, you're absolutely right. but I will say this. You know what I'm saying? Just from my perspective. All right. Not only did she cheat on him with old dude, but was all up in the streets with old dude. Okay? That man sat back, he ate that. He took that like a G.
Yeah.
Now he comes out the corner with his, you know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. But if ultimately it ain't working, you guys should just go ahead and, you know what I mean, and call it a day, because once it gets
call it a day, nip in the bud. That's it.
I'm not gonna say it's messy or nothing, bro, but all I know is
you think they're working out?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No.
So much shit has been said between all three of them, all four of them actually.
Yeah, there's no more shaking the sheets. No, that's already that's done. Yeah, that's null and void.
That's a done deal.
Completely done. Yeah. All right, the Jimmy Butler sweepstakes look like they might be up, folks. The Jimmy looks like the Miami Heat may be looking to move Jimmy Butler sometime before the trade deadline. Rumor has it right now Golden State Warriors could be a suitable fit for Jimmy. Maybe Jimmy Buckets ends up back in Philly. Who knows? My perspective on it, I really don't have none. I just think that Jimmy, he did all he could for the Miami franchise to get them over the hump, and they just simply couldn't come clean. You don't get me wrong, Jimmy got them to the finals, once or twice?
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, couldn't get over the hump.
No, I can't.
Yeah, we got over the hump on our second try, didn't we?
Yes, we sure did.
Damn straight. X marked the spot, Jimmy. But I'm just saying, but real talk. Now, Jimmy's bad. When Jimmy get playoff, Jimmy's is a whole different animal.
Man. Playoff Jimmy is absolutely.
Any team would be happy to have Jimmy Butler on their team as they make a playoff push. I just hope it's just the right fit and there's no clashing of egos.
Where would he fit though?
I have no idea at this point in the season. He could, potentially Houston. It depends on what deal comes down the turnpike where he would fit at. I think if the right deal came along,
I can see him in Golden State.
I can probably see him in Golden State. At one point, I would have seen him in New York.
Actually,
at one point, but you already got Brunson.
Can you imagine he gets the Knicks to the finals? That's crazy.
God. But you already got it. You got enough ball handlers in New York as is. Lakers.
Hell no.
Somebody could use Jimmy. But I don't.
We'll see. We'll see what
somebody's
happens.
Gonna have to pay the man.
Well, yeah, you got to get the bag, of course. But
I mean, Jimmy's essentially right now. I mean, if you want to say he's a hired gun, then that's essentially what he is right now. It's pretty much a hired gun. Damn, that's really intriguing. Really intriguing. Yeah, Golden State. I mean, no, too many ball handlers in Dallas. San Antonio. No. We'll see what happens. All right, prayers up. Randy Moss. Our boy Randy. Our boy Randy. You know what I'm saying? Went under surgery. Heard that he had some liver cancer. He had underwent surgery. Successful surgery. He will still go through chemotherapy and some radiation as well. But he's on the mend. He looks like he's on the road to recovery. And he's already came out, said that he's a cancer survivor. Put a lot in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Man, that young, Hall of Famer. Just glad they were able to get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying, before things got any worse, and take care of it, and wishing Randy Moss speedy road to recovery in that aspect. All right, Bill Belichick is now the head coach of UNC.
Go ahead, Bill.
University of North Carolina, the Tar Heels.
Go ahead, Bill.
They got Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
Yep, so you know what that means now, right? Bill Belichick and Jordan Brand on the sidelines. That's right, Bill and Jordan. Bill got the Jordan Brand to his name now. Oh, man. Ooh, we're going to see Bill in some exclusives.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, Bill's going to have the cut-off sleeves the whole entire night. Hey, look, you know what? This is probably Bill's best opportunity for himself to reinvent himself. It's a 5-year deal. I think that this might be it for Coach Belichick in terms of him finishing out his coaching career. I think after this, he's done.
Yeah.
Unless something happens, sooner, and then he comes right back into it. All right, Dallas Cowboys cornerback Trayvon Diggs, he's out for the year. He's getting his surgeries and things done. He's done for the year. Pat Mahomes is week to week after ankle injury during Sunday's game. Didn't see that coming, but Pat, Cleveland showed up to play. Man, they was banging heads. That is no diddy. All right, Geno Smith injured his knee. He's undergoing testing with the Seahawks. We'll see what happens there. Nick Chubb broke his foot. He's done for the year with the Cleveland Browns. Looks like also prayers up for Dolphins wide receiver Grant DuBois following the head-to-head collision with Texans safety Kalen Bullock. Prayers up for him, man. They didn't look good, man. Once I seen him cutting the jersey off him on the field, that was like, oh, bro. It's serious. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looked like Kalen might be getting suspended or something after that one, bro. It didn't look too good at all. Also, there was a trade in the NBA. The Golden State Warriors did make a trade with the Brooklyn Nets to acquire Dennis Schroeder. I mean, that's another backcourt help for Steph Curry and company. I mean, I think they got one. They get Jimmy. I think it's going to be might be a little bit different. All right. Also, 76ers guard Jared McCain. He's out for the rest of the year. He's got a lateral meniscus tear. Everybody's getting beat down, man. Defensive end Max Crosby. He's out for the year. Ankle surgery from the Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, everybody's knee and ankle getting jacked up.
Man,
huh?
they bro, end of the season, everybody's getting clipped.
Damn.
And then congratulations is in order for our projected wide receiver. If the Patriots keep losing, we can get this dude, Travis Hunter. Congratulations to the Travis Hunter Heisman Trophy winner, Heisman pose.
Oh God.
Yeah. Hey man, Travis made it viral this past weekend when asked, what would you think about playing with Drake May? He said, that's tough. That'd be tough. Alright. I like that. I like that enthusiasm. It's exhausting. It's been an exhausting weekend. Trying to get caught up with things, just a little jet lag here and there, but everything's all good.
Yeah.
Zay, let's get into that WWE action, man. I know you.
Oh, it was my turn.
Hey, man, we got it.
Oh yes.
We spewing tonight, brother.
Oh yes.
We spewing.
Well, we're not gonna get into too much. We're just gonna talk about the event. Okay. We'll save the news for the other for Wednesday's show. Mm-hmm. But Saturday night main event. I want you to go first. What did you think about the show?
I didn't really think it was that bad. I thought, there was, I don't want to say a lot of nervousness because, like, the all around it was more or less like a PLE. God. It was like a PLE. And you could tell that this was, being more exposed than ever. And yeah, I think some things didn't went off. Some things were good. Some things weren't as smooth as they potentially could have been. Especially when it probably went down to the timing of the commercials. Considering network television takes more commercials than regular cable television in general with the whole entire advertisement. So those, us,
I mean, all except for one, but I'll get into that.
Yeah. But other than that, I thought it was a pretty good show. I thought they went old school. They even they condensed the aisleway. They made the aisleway a bit small to give it that interaction.
That was costly.
I think it was.
I think a few of them didn't want to be touched. But,
I mean, but you know what? It's that's you didn't have a choice back in the day.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, back in the day, and if you look at stuff back in the day, you have
like arms reach.
But you had ushers, escorting the wrestlers to the ring. If you look at the old MSG, Boston Garden, and old house shows and shows like that in general, and they did have that feel to it because they did have guys walking behind them as well in terms of security escorting them to the ring. But I thought it was great. I thought it was great to see the body. I didn't really have anything.
Some legends out there, Coco Beware.
Yeah, Coco Beware, seeing the legends. I didn't have anything negative to initially say about it at all.
Okay.
I know you felt some type of way about it.
Yeah, I voiced my opinion on Twitter, TikTok,
I seen it.
Facebook, Instagram, and I got called out, and I said everything will be addressed on the show. I said Wednesday, but we're doing it now.
Okay.
All right. First things first. I'm gonna get all the good things out the way first. It was good to see the legends. Okay. Love the atmosphere. Love the venue. I never really watched Saturday Night Main Event. I did watch one show before watching the actual show, which was good. I think it was Hogan was teaming with somebody.
Macho Man?
Yeah. Hogan was teaming with Macho Man. I watched that event. Just briefly, like little highlights here and there, but it was great. So I wasn't expecting my problem was I was expecting too much from the show. I needed to be reminded that it's not a PLE. It was just a show. You know what I'm saying? But it was treated like a PLE. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to see the legends. The highlight for me was, of course, Jesse the Body Ventura. I'm always happy to see him. That dude is a national treasure and should be protected at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
Still can work the camera. Still can work the mic. You know what I'm saying? Had his little. The snake had the. You know what I'm saying? The snake skin jacket and everything.
I want to see him do some more commentary.
Yeah, me too. Like, please, just a Mania or something.
The heel Ventura
is great. It's great.
And he's right, and he's on it. He knows what's going on.
And he knows exactly what's going on. He calls out things, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the main event, I was like, thank you, Jesse. You're saying exactly what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get to the bad things. Okay, first and foremost. Well, one more good thing. Drew and Sammy, 5-star match. Just to start it off. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a banger of an event. Just to start that off, it was great. It went downhill from there, in my opinion. Of course, shout out to Chelsea Green for winning the United States Championship. I would like to be Mi Chen, but, hopefully that rivalry continues. Everything else after that was ass. I'll start with the triple threat match.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on. Let me get this out. Let me start with the triple threat match.
Go ahead.
The triple threat match was butt cheeks, okay? First and foremost, Gunther as a world champion is ass. Me and you both said this. In my opinion, either Finn should have won it or Damian should have won it. The reason why they should have won it, so that way it continues their feud. And they got something to go for. What rivalry is Gunther involved in right now? Not a damn thing. So what are you doing right now? And I was like, that whole finish at the end was just, couple botches, but they fixed it at the end. I seen that Gunther said Damian Priest was getting his head caved in by the steel steps.
Yes.
Yeah, but whack finish. What else? The living up, it kind of sort of delivered for me, but then again, I wasn't expecting much. But then again, I'm like, we're going back to Liv and Rhea again. For what?
It's got to end at some point.
It's got to end at some point. And
I mean, if not, just hold them from each other until once and for all. But
we're stressing this out for what? For what reason were we stressing this out? EO, okay, go from EO, then go to somebody else. You could probably say Rhea for probably after Mania or something, or leading up to Mania, but make it a triple threat or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Have someone involved in that storyline as well. Oh, man, there was so much stuff. I'm like looking at the shit show. It was just bad. It was really, really bad. All in all, it was great. I was expecting at least because Charlotte got cleared. I thought she was gonna make an appearance. She didn't show up. Rumor that The Rock was supposed to be there. He didn't show up. No Roman, no bloodline.
Some rumors do. They keep you at the edge of your seat.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, I'm not mad that it didn't happen. I'm just like, you gotta give me something to make this event pop. Nothing was popping for me at all.
Well, for me, it was it was just the nostalgia of it all.
Yeah.
I thought, for what it was worth, it was a pretty decent production. Like I said, it was everything just seems pretty much a continuation. Of course, you got some more clarity with Kevin Owens giving Cody Rhodes the power drive.
All right, well, yeah, okay. That's the icing on the shit cake of the so-called this show. So that match was bullshit. I tell you why it was bullshit, because first of all,
tell them why, bro. Tell them why you mad, bro. Tell them why you mad.
First of all, Kevin Owens should have won that match. The first thing that should have happened was, okay, listen, I know Cody got his little bitch ass contract, that he has to main event every fucking thing. And there was no fucking commercials when he was playing during his match. You noticed that shit, right? It was playing, but his match was still going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I guess we couldn't miss his main event in his bullshit contract. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the ref did not get back in the ring to count to 3? What the fuck was that?
Yeah. Not only that, for what it's worth, he didn't actually hit the crossroads on the chair.
Right, he didn't hit the crossroads on the chair.
He did it to himself, right? Essentially. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking, I'm like, oh no.
Okay. Come on, man. And on top of that,
we can't count that.
I mean, dude, you could have gave Owens the title and probably won it back on Raw on Netflix.
Right.
You could have just did that, just to keep something going. But now that Cody's, Cody retained, you know what I'm saying? I think he's moving to Raw, and then Gunther's going to SmackDown. I think that supposedly might be the case. But it just made no sense. Then they didn't even show what happened after when Kevin Owens gave him the pile driver. Supposedly he's hurt, and then they do the same bullshit that they always do. Oh, Cody Rhodes suffered an injury at the hands of Kevin Owens via pile driver, an illegal move.
You know they gotta sell it.
Man, so what? Oh man, stop it, man. I'm like, that's, you know, I didn't even like watch the rest of the thing because it clicked Becky Lynch's documentary after that, but I was like, what are you doing? Now you gonna write Cody off a TV for what, a couple months and what? Till Netflix?
Oh, essentially, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like, okay, so what? He's not defending the championship on Netflix. It hasn't been announced unless they do it.
Unless he comes out in a neck brace. So what? So you got, so to sum it all up, you got Orton on the shelf doing power driver. You got Roses on the shelf do the power driver. Who's next on the list?
He should have been champion. He should have won the belt, gave him the power driver, wrote Cody off until Netflix. Him and Cody have a match on Netflix. Cody won the title back.
It sounds good to me.
Yeah. It's like I thought about that watching the show.
Cody is not dropping that title.
He's not dropping that title until Mania.
If that.
Oh yeah, it's in his contract.
Yeah, he's getting a full year's run.
Yeah, that craziness, man. I mean, oh my God, it was just a shit show. Yeah, I voiced my opinion on Twitter, and then, you know, I got folks coming at me. I said, okay, fine, it's okay. It's just my opinion. I thought it was a shit show.
That's what I was like.
Shit, I had a comment like, "Oh, you don't appreciate the nostalgic of Saturday main event. It's like one of the greatest PLEs, you know, of the modern era." I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, okay, so there was only 4 PLEs, right? There was WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, right?
And it's not a PLE, right? It's just a show.
It's like a filler in between.
Right.
Okay, so this is like before the Monday Night Raws. The only way we would get our storylines with that would be week to week on Superstars or Wrestling Challenge.
Right.
Which would be like there used to be 2 Saturday shows that be on Superstars and Challenge, or be one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and then, you know, that's how essentially we caught up with, you know, the storylines and how things essentially was moving at that time. Saturday night's main event was it's regular TV. It's not pay-per-view, and we're gonna be able to, you know, to see Hogan and, you know, Macho and. You know, and they had, you know, specialty matches. Like they even had the Mega Powers versus DiBiase and Zeus. You know, like there was the match, the movie with the no holds barred thing. They did that on a Saturday night's main event. So from the 80s, so yeah, I can, you know, like I said, there was a lot of nostalgia for me. The way the crowd was, and I'm sitting there like, well, damn, they got a lot of space to fill in during these Raw and SmackDowns,
right?
You know, than what they can, you know, typically do, you know, and just by seeing the setups, the aisles were condensed. There was more seats, you know. That's the nostalgia. That's what I remember. So yeah, if you're gonna get backlash for it, you're gonna get some backlash for it because of the nostalgia involved and the way the production was set up. You're pretty much going off of emotions of how things were set up with matches and this, that, and the third. But you do have to realize is that not everybody has cable. So this was a way of introducing some storylines that people who have maybe never really watched pro wrestling. Most people on a Saturday night are probably ready to watch Chicago Fire or something like that on NBC. And for the first time in quite some time, you got Saturday night's main event. It reaches an audience who can't afford the Peacock subscription.
I get it. I understand. I completely understand. I get you.
Yeah, man, it's not to make you feel bad or nothing like that.
No, I don't feel bad at all.
No. Your opinion's your opinion.
No, yeah, my opinion's my opinion.
But for me, that's why I was like, I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I just, like I said, nostalgic. I loved it. I love to see the legends and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I would love for them to do it again. It's just...
Oh, they are.
Where you go from here is important. You know, Cody got injured at the end of the match.
You're reaching a broader audience, is the way I see it, bro.
Yeah.
You're reaching. You got to think of it like football on Sunday. It's only once a week, and it's broadcast on Fox or NBC. All right, like Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
You only get it once a week. This you get it once or every few years or whatever else have you.
Yeah, I feel that.
So for people who were back when in the 80s, the early 90s when Saturday Night's Main Event was red hot, for somebody to go through your guide and see Saturday Night's Main Event, oh, Saturday Night's Main Event, oh really, they're still doing that? Let me see what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you got so many people who's falling out of it, falling out of wrestling, so you see it and it's like, oh, let's see what's going on now. Bet you never thought that they see the women doing what they're doing now.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, like I said, like the whole entire venue and everything. Like I got no problem with it. With the actual show itself. It's just like the matches and the storytelling was bothering me. And you know what I'm saying? Even the crowd felt the same way I felt because they were booing Cody after he won. They tried tone it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I noticed, and it was on some. Of course, there's always that one or two WWE fans who get their phones out and recorded. They was booing him just because of the finish.
Okay, I mean, bro, this is what you're gonna get.
I mean, I think they're starting to really get tired of it now.
This is what you're gonna get.
I feel that.
And like I said, I was never on board with it. I said what I said. I'm probably one of the biggest critics. But you know what? I had to let people see for themselves. You called me the Karrion Kross of this show. You turned everybody evil.
Yeah, we'll talk about that Wednesday.
We'll get that another Wednesday. The Karrion Kross effect.
Karrion Kross he's the key to everything. that dude, he's the key to everything.
Folks, we need you all to share, like, and subscribe here on the Suplex Sports Podcast. This is the Suplex Trend Show. Follow us on,
it's the Weekend Roundup,
it's the Weekend Roundup. But
slash trends.
Yeah, but with that said, I'm not too sure. I heard that the TikTok will be shutting down.
Oh no, Donnie's trying to save that.
Huh?
Donald Trump's trying to save that.
Uncle Donald's gonna save it?
Yeah, he
all right,
he pretty much he stated that. I feel very good about TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram.
Follow us on all the platforms.
All platforms.
Facebook, Spotify,
Apple Music.
Everywhere.
Listen to us in the car. Just hit the share button, like, subscribe, and let us just take care of you all, your afternoon traffic jam real quick. Suplex of the weekend is going, in my book, to the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots have no direction. The New England Patriots have reversed back to one of the trashiest organizations in the NFL. They're cheap. They're not doing anything right. They need to clean out the whole goddamn office. It's just completely trash. Trash. It was a trash offseason. You got a trash GM who hasn't done anything, brought in a big splash. There's money to be spent, hasn't been spent well. 3-11 or 3-12 is unacceptable here in the New England area. I've said it. Everybody's got to go. Everybody's got to go in the front office. Blowout sale. I need to go further. Like there's no direction.
There's no direction
at all.
I heard the tickets are cheap now at the Gillette.
I'm still not going. I'm still not going. Witness that bullshit. Spend all that money to go trek all the way up to that stadium. All that parking, watch that embarrassment, and to come back with your head held low, all schlossy drunk, talk about we'll get them next week. Fuck out of here. No. At some point, some things has got to give. Seriously, and I've taken a lot. I've taken it. I think a lot of fans have taken it, but it's gotten to be a bit too much.
Damn, bro, that at home, huh?
Bro, it's gone too damn far. It absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. So, like I said, I'm not gonna put all the blame on Mayo. All I'm gonna say is this: the offensive coordinator, trash. Defensive coordinator, trash. Special teams, trash. He's got to, they all got to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just a straight up embarrassment. It's embarrassing how a team, organization like the Green Bay Packers, not too long after As soon as Rodgers got the boot, or they got rid of him, they're thriving again. Jordan Love and Green Bay, they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. The whole they went into the offseason on the offensive line was trash, and they went in with trash, trying to put Band-Aids on a big ass scar, and got nothing but gushing blood after the fact. I'm tired of this shit. I said what I needed to say. Thank you.
You supposed to press the button.
Yeah. Make no damn sense, man. That Crap's got to do something about this.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like you want to get in the Hall of Fame, then you're gonna have to start making some Jerry Jones like moves.
There gotta be some changes, man.
You gotta make some. Listen, bruh. Open up that checkbook. You're gonna get it recouped back.
They got the money.
You got parking.
Yeah.
You got concession.
Yep.
You got commercials.
They got the money.
You got Shields MRI. Bro, you got all these endorsements. Mm-hmm. Bro, stop it.
Yeah, they got it.
Stop it. Stop the cap. I think we've had it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I said my suplex of the week. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm straight. I don't think I really got one for tonight.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think I'll let you have that one for tonight.
This is Suplex Sports Podcast. This is your boy Mish.
I am Zay.
And we're going to get with you guys on Wednesday for the wrestling show. Zay's going to go ahead and take it a big step further. And if there's any more epic ranting that I need to do concerning this situation, I will be doing it on the short. How about that?
We're looking forward to it.
What's my boy's name in Despicable Me 2?
Drew?
Macho.
El Macho.
That's what it's on. El Macho's going to be on this show. It's giving it to you soon. That's right.
So if y'all can see what I see, man, all right, right. Man, listen.
El Macho is
more entertainment to come.
Yeah, plenty more.
Woo.
It's gonna be an epic rant.
Oh God,
epic rant. Share, like, subscribe, folks. Suplex Sports Podcast.
All right, guys.
We're gonna get with y'all. Be safe at it.